I'm tired of all this hype. Everyone talking about Petr Yan's the greatest guy, and you better win your fight because I'm coming for that ass.
После боя Стерлинг вызвал на бой меня. Много болтает. Я жду просто того дня, когда уже нас сведут. Если я попаду по нему несколько раз, то у него совсем поменяется все в голове.
Okay, guys. So I wanted to talk about Petr Yan a little bit. Now, you guys have to understand this. This isn't Johnny, because a lot of these little YouTube channels that hate me, that go, "Oh, this is just Johnny trying to be tough and talk like he's a badass." But it's not, man. This is the truth from my past. Okay. You know, I've been around a lot of tough individuals, men and women. Okay, I've been around gang members, all the Chicago gang members, GD, BD, Vice Lord, Moes, which are Blackstones, Foes, La Raza, Cobras, Latin King, you name it, old Italian Gs, Russian, Serbs, etc. Now, I've been around kickboxers, boxers, big-ass gorilla college football players. I've been around this all my life. Petr Yan is one of the most terrifying fucking individuals that I have ever seen. And just talking about this man gives me chills down my spine, because when I was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, and I was boxing, and, you know, and this was to defend myself, because that's what all combat sports are. They're to teach you to defend yourself, not look for fights. I would box a lot of these kids that were Serbian and Polish and crazy Polish and Russians. And I'm telling you, bro, those dudes, this is from my personal experience now. I'm not trying to act tough. I'm just telling you from my experience. Say what you want about Mexicans, Italian, no. These fucking guys are machines, bro. You can hit them with everything. They're not going to take a backward step, bro. Just me talking about this, it gives me chills down my spine, because I've experienced it. You understand? And mark my words on this, when it's all said and done, Petr Yan will go down as the greatest bantamweight in UFC history. And I want you to remember that Johnny's the one who told you this, okay? Because once in a while there comes around a guy, like Johnny Cash said, when the man comes around over here. Once in a while there comes around a guy that you just know, if you have the magic eye, like Johnny Boy does, you know, that's boxed and done karate and extra, like myself, you know that this motherfucker is special. Okay, Pacquiao had that when he was coming up. Manny Pacquiao had that when he was coming up. Vasily Lomachenko had that when he was coming up. Thug Rose had that also. After she had a couple stumbles early on, she also had that. All right? Guys, you know what the crazy thing is about Petr Yan? Is he is a fucking nut bar. But in front of the camera, it's not him putting on an act or anything, but he's watering himself down so he's not acting too crazy. And all the Russians know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. He doesn't want to do anything to get himself kicked out of the, you know, get himself in trouble or anything like that. He actually waters down how fucking nuts he really is, guys. And if you've ever been around a crazy group of Serbs, a crazy group of Russians, a crazy group of Sicilians, etc., you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? I want you to remember this. and I want you to remember that Johnny's the one that told you this. Bro, you thought if you thought what Yan did to Sterling in that first fight was uncalled for, wait till you see what he does to him in this rematch, okay? And the Russians know what I'm talking. The Eastern Europeans, Ukrainian, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And they know this mentality that I'm about to mention. In Petr Yan's mind, okay, you have to remember this. He already wanted to kill Sterling in the first fight because he was a loudmouth New York pussy that never shuts up. He already wanted to kill him, and he beat the shit out of him in the first fight and got robbed. It should have been a point deduction, not a disqualification. And if anything, it should have been, if they were going to call it, should have been ruled a no contest. So in Petr Yan's mind right now, and all this is what I'm talking about, all the Eastern Europeans are going to understand what I'm about to mention. In Petr Yan's mind, he's thinking, since that first Sterling fight, this pussy-ass piece of shit, in so many words, this is what in Petr Yan's mind, this is what he's thinking. This pussy-ass piece of shit acted, yellow-bellied his way out of the first fight. And now because he was a coward and didn't want to get off the floor, he's costing me money and he's costing my family money. He's costing my family's well-being. This is the mindset. Trust me, man. Because like I say, I used to spar with these fucking guys when I was a teenager and a little kid. And this is exactly the mindset of what's going through Petr Yan's mind. So if you thought what he did to him was uncalled for in the first fight, wait till you see what he does to him in the rematch, guys. He is one of the most fucking terrifying fighters I have ever seen. And guys, again, me and my cousins used to bring home fucking karate and kickboxing trophies, fucking chest high when we were kids. My dad, my uncles, etc., so forth. We all fought. A lot of us fought. Not all of us, but a lot of us. So I've been around all that crazy shit that I've just mentioned. It's not me trying to be tough. It's just me sharing a little bit of my past with you. From convicts and killers and gang members and etc. So fighters, etc. So he is one of the most terrifying motherfuckers that I have ever seen. And like I say, he's watering it down when he gets on the camera as to how fucking ruthless he really is, guys. This is what people don't understand. A lot of guys big themselves up on the camera to try to make themselves seem tougher than they really are. What Petr Yan does is he waters himself down. Okay? It's two different things. It's like when if you took a group of little teenage GDs off the streets of Chicago and you put them in a room with a fucking bunch of seasoned Camorra members or a bunch of seasoned Brothers Circle members, if you know what that is. Okay? If you put them in there with some Camorra members or something like that. That's what this is, people. It's two different. You got the Yan confused for one of these pussy motherfuckers like Sterling or like Sean O'Malley or Cody Garbrandt, or it's two different. It's like I say, it's like taking a few GD kids off the streets and comparing them to some fucking Camorra members and Ndrangheta members or Brothers Circle members or La Santa members, if you know what that is. It's two complete. One's a little bit of a gangster. One is a fucking full-blown, I'm gonna fucking kill you and tear your fucking soul out gangster. Capiche? Two different worlds entirely. And guys, let me just put it to you this way. I shouldn't feel bad for him, but I do. I already feel bad for Aljamain Sterling. I'm not going to feel bad for him night of the fight because I'll be away at summer camp. But I already feel bad. I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad for his mystique. Okay?
It is what it is. I'm like, dude, no
one's afraid of you. I'm gonna fight.
That being said, everybody hit the like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you soon.